He's got a very good squad and he's shuffled the pack a little bit, but this is set up to be a really good cup tie.
192 days on from ending a trophy drought that had stretched for generations. Newcastle begin their defence of the Carabao Cup. Eddie Howe made 7 changes to his Newcastle team for the draw at Bournemouth at the weekend, and he makes another 7 tonight, but it's certainly a strong side selected. There is a competitive debut for the club for Aaron Ramsdale in goal, to the side that won at Cardiff on Saturday to go top of League One. There's the first appearance of the season for the fit again, Neil Byrne at the back, with Aidan Baldwin ruled out. We are off and underway at St James's Park then. What an opportunity for Bradford City, what a sense of occasion for Newcastle as they come into their first fixture as holders. They've not been able to say that in any competition for a good long while, 55 years. And the side selected tonight indicates how seriously they are taking it, how much this competition still means, despite the prizes on offer elsewhere. Partly because, of course, of what they achieved in winning this last year.
Yeah, we see the joy it brought all these Newcastle fans. Why wouldn't you give your strongest side the chance to go again?
There's Bradford City, though, on the front foot straight away, and it comes for Brad Halliday.
Very considered in what he does, apart from that moment there.
Nick Powell winning it well for Bradford City, and then going down, the referee lets it go because they still have it, with Poynton dancing his way through and calling Ramsdale into action.
Praise, a bit of a loose pass in midfield, and it's latched onto ever so quickly from Powell, burst forward. Gets brought down by Miley as he recovers, but Poynton, he doesn't want the foul, he wants to get on with the game, and he's direct. Just tries to bend on into that far corner. Botman gets a little touch on it. Looks like it's taking it wide. Ramsdale doesn't know.
Bar one at the moment. Here's Bruno Guimaraes again. Kraft to Alanga. Miley. Bruno Guimaraes. And Anthony Gordon. Joelinton reacts wonderfully when it came his way. And he more than made the most of it.
Just to create the overloads. As it comes back into centre pitch, it's Miley, picks up a clever position, moves it to Bruno quickly, and Gordon gets his shot away. Halliday's there for the block. And when it arrives at Joelinton's feet, he's got an awful lot to do. Everyone's expecting him to take the shot really quickly, but he has 3 touches, stops it, moves it, gets his head up, and then just guides it into that bottom corner. Fabulous finish from Joelinton. No chance for Sam Walker in the Bradford goal.
On the pitch. Scoring for the first time in the calendar year anywhere, actually. The 2-0 win at Manchester United in December, his previous goal. They could be in again here, they are! And Osula doubles the lead, just like that. 2 quick-fire goals for Newcastle United, who are enjoying themselves already.
Into the team in black and white, and it is just majestic from Bruno Guimaraes. Receives the ball on his back foot, and with his next touch, a pinpoint pass into the stride of Osula. Once he gets in there, he needs to remain calm and composed. He does both of those things, slides it under Sam Walker. Terrific goal again from Newcastle.
And Phil Parkinson, of course, at the time. Anthony Alanga for Newcastle. Found himself surrounded, but he picks out Osula, and he nearly scored again. He would have done, but for some smart reactions from Sam Walker this time to deny it.
Bradford is fired into the feet of Alanga. He picks his pass to Osula. He doesn't do a lot wrong, the striker. Shifts it quickly onto his left foot.
Nothing doing for Joelinton this time. Tommy Lee coming under pressure, facing his own goal. Is it going to break here? Osula with back to goal. And now Anthony Gordon.
Newcastle so quickly pressing and winning the ball back again. And Gordon just tries to set outside that far post.
Not long since before that broken into the England squad. Another chase on for Will Osula. Oh, and he's done beautifully here, and then tried to squeeze it in from an improbable angle. Heading in towards half-time, if they can come up with something, in by Power. Pennington was rising. There wouldn't have been time to take another one. That is half-time of changing that. New Bradford have the belief that they can change things around here. The toughest of tasks for them on Tyneside. The team top. Guimaraes. This is Kraft. Now Gordon to have a go. And Walker down to make the stop. A little awkward for the goalkeeper.
Trying to find some pockets of space. Doesn't have a lot of room to manoeuvre in, but gets it onto that right foot, and it's a really good hit as well. From the England international strikes games and also in this competition.
And they come with Bobby Poynton, and he delivers the cross. It's a good one for Humphreys, who rose to win it, but heads it straight at Aaron Ramsdale. Seen as a big chance for Bradford.
It is a big chance. Lovely delivery from Poynton.
There's Gordon, options either side. Looks for Anthony Elanga. And a good save again from Walker, out quickly and bravely at his feet to shut the door in time.
Is Anthony Gordon, he drifts in from that left-hand side, picks a pass to his fellow winger, and Elanga will be disappointed because he gets into the good area there. First touch takes him away
for him from in front of goal. Cook will take his place up top. Miley steps across coolly. Gordon again. Running at Neil Byrne this time. Gordon bends one in, Osula in the middle. When Alexander moved into management for the first time at Fleetwood. It's a good ball for Bruno Guimaraes. Neatly into his path. Options now as he brings it under his spell and finds Joelinton, picks the pass. Joelinton finds the finish and surely wraps up the game with his second and Newcastle's third. They did precisely pick a way through, and that should do it with round 4 beckoning.
Moving the ball quickly, running off the ball. Guimaraes once again, the provider, the creator. Beautifully weighted pass into the path of Joelinton, and once again, like his first goal, he doesn't rush his finish. He takes that first touch just to control himself, and then he slides it past the despairing Sam Walker, who's done his very best to keep Newcastle at bay this evening. But this is a smart finish from Joelinton to make it 3.
Well, they've given it a go, haven't they? But there could be more damage to come yet. Osula on the move. It breaks for Voltemada. Joelinton was unselfish on the hat-trick with Bruno Guimaraes in behind him.
From the Magpies, Osula and Voltemada linking up, but the touch from Joelinton is excellent. And then you just...
I think Bruno Guimaraes expected to score, didn't he? From there, back come Bradford. Have they got anything in these last dozen minutes now? And it does break for Cook. Oh, incredible! What a moment! Realising a childhood dream, the boyhood Geordie bangs one in for Bradford City. And he comes up with a moment to savour.
Yeah, heartwarming moment. They keep the attack alive, and then it's a moment of magic after that technical quality as he fires it off the crossbar, down into the ground, into the roof of the net. A sight that all strikers love to see. A terrific hit, and what a moment for the Geordie as he gets, it might be a consolation goal, but it's a big goal for that.
Miley. Voltemada. Barnes again, and Osula arriving to touch it in on the line. Newcastle turning on the style at the finish.
Yeah, once again, so quick in and around the box, and the pass from Barnes.
I've done this tonight with Tonali watching on from the bench. They have gone through in some style with something to spare.